What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We chilling, we chilling. Y'all already know exactly what time it is. We back here to serve some more game on the ground from Hungry Hounds. We just got the pound and are ready for the next round, or who are willing to stick around, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hope y'all are having a good day today. My day's been alright. Pretty chill, pretty average day in the regularly scheduled program, man. Y'all already know how it is. Get up, get to the grind. Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you're supposed to do before you do what you want to do. A lot of people, they sit around and do what they want to do before they do what they're supposed to do, and what they're supposed to do don't ever get done. And they wonder why certain things ain't happen. Like, for example, your dishes ain't done. You go to make some food, and you're trying to figure out where all the plates are. They're in the sink, or they're all around your room, or they're scattered throughout the house because you've been eating in different areas and not taking care of your dishes. You know, people do what they want to do before they do what they got to do, and then nothing gets done. And they sit around and cry, wondering why this isn't here, why that didn't happen. You got to realize it's because of you. People will look for anything to push their problems onto, but the one place that they will not look is the mirror. They won't look in the mirror because they know the mirror shows the truth, tells the truth. The mirror tells the truth. And they're too ashamed to look at themselves and realize, I am the problem. They don't want to realize that they're the problem. They want to find someone else to push their problems onto. They want to find someone or something else to take their anger out on instead of looking in the mirror and taking the anger out on yourself, because you are the reason why nothing gets done. You are the reason why you don't have any money. You are the reason why you have a messy house, a messy car, a messy room, an unmade bed, no food, empty fridge, a fat no, I shouldn't even say that, hopefully. But you are the reason why. A big body will say that. You are the reason why. But nobody wants to look in the mirror and realize the person on the other side is the reason why. Nobody wants to acknowledge that. They don't. They don't want responsibility. They don't want accountability. They don't want none of that. They're lovers of selves, but they're not lovers of selves in the right way. They are lovers of pleasure, of money, of fornication, materialism. They are lovers and all that kind of stuff. They're lovers of the flesh. So with that being said, they're not willing to do what they need to do to become better people. And that's why they look for persons or things to push all their problems onto. But with that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and get on to this episode, man. No matter what and if y'all see me shivering, just bear with me because it's cold. It's cold out here where I'm at. When it's cold outside. But, no matter what you're doing, where you go, what your aspiration is, people will always have something to say. People will always have something to say. Even if you're doing something positive, people will hate it. The reason why they hate it is because it forces them to look in the mirror and think, dang, I need to do better for myself and for my family. It forces them to realize that they're not doing nothing with their life. It forces them to realize that they actually got to get up and do something about their shortcomings, about their laziness, whatever the case may be. And that is a nice Mustang. I don't know if y'all can hear that enough. That thing sounds so nice. But it forces y'all to realize I am the problem. When you speak the truth, when you're talking about something positive, when you're doing something positive, them demons come out of other people. Because you're speaking the truth, because you're doing something positive, because you're trying to make things better for the people around you. you're doing what the Lord says to do, to love the neighbor as yourself, to help each other in our times of need. Demons feed off of negativity. And whether you realize it or not, people who act a fool, people in the streets, people who think they this, they that, those people are demonically influenced. They may not be possessed, but they do have demonic influence behind them. Because demons feed off of chaos. They feed off of negativity. They feed off of destruction. Who in their right mind would be a destructive person? Who would cause chaos? Who would spread negativity in their community? Who would? In their right mind? Who would? When you think about it. The reason why people do that is because they are demonically influenced. And that's a fact. Because nobody in their right mind, excuse me, I have hiccups, again, in their right mind would actually do that to their own people, their own communities. I mean, it's just a fact. When you look at it, look at a regular person, who does what they do, what they're supposed to do, and they find joy in helping other people or whatever. And you look at somebody else, like somebody who lives in the streets, who likes, doing drive-bys, who likes slinging dope, who likes robbing stores, all that stuff. Those people, compared to the other people on the right hand, are very different. And they're very different because the spiritual energy behind them is very different. That's what a lot of people fail to realize, is the spiritual energy behind people are very different. So when you're doing what you're supposed to do, spreading positivity and uplifting and helping each other, when the haters come out, it's because the demons behind them are getting enraged because you're not spreading negativity, you're not being destructive, you're not causing chaos for them to feed off of, you're taking away their power. So when they come out of the woodworks and they start calling you names, throwing slurs at you, doing this, that, and the third, trying to bring you down or whatever, it's because they're mad that you're not doing what they want you to do. You're taking away their power, not giving it to them. So just remember, when you got haters, because you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you're bringing positivity and upliftment and enlightenment to your community, to your people, and them haters come out, you're doing something right. You're stirring up the pot with the demons. Yeah. So don't get discouraged. Just know that you're doing what you're supposed to do when you got people who are hating at you, who are throwing slurs at you, who are calling you names, this, that, and the third, those who persecute you and revile you for doing what you're supposed to do. Don't get discouraged. It happens all the time. It happens to everybody. Just keep doing you and do what you're supposed to do. Yeah. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up on out of here, man. I got things that I got to take care of. It's cold. I'm about to get inside this store and do what I got to do. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Deuces. If I could. There we go.